welcome back for Quest. So last week I asked you all to make crosses since we had read our Good Friday story, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who made one and sent them in. And so now we're going to show you those crosses that were sent in. All right, weren't those great? We loved them. Thanks, guys. All right, so first we are going to do a simple art project, and you will need paper and glue. This is actually a two-part art project. Paper, some Elmer's glue, and then you can decide if you want crayons, markers, or maybe watercolor paints. So, for the first part of this art project, you are going to pretty much just put some glue on the paper, kind of making some patterns, making it so that there's shapes, and I mean literally just one thing of glue. Let the kids go crazy, maybe not too crazy, but crazy with the glue a little bit. All right, and then you're gonna just let it dry overnight. And so, you know, if you're looking to make this a little longer, you could do a couple, because then you could use different things to color it in. All right, so I did one last night and colored it in, and so this is what it will look like at the end. So it kind of looks like stained glass. I used crayon and a little bit of marker, but I decided crayon was better for me. I liked that a lot, but like I said, you can use crayon, marker, or watercolors to fill it in. So just a quick art project, fun art project that you can do. And if you would like to take pictures of this and send it in, please do. We would love to see your artwork. So anyway, yeah, so that is our simple art project. Like I said, it's two parts because you gotta let the glue dry before you start coloring. All right, now we are going to read our story, and we are actually going to read the Easter story, even though it's not quite Easter yet, because again, we're in Quest. We've been moving along in Jesus's life. So last week we heard the Good Friday story where Jesus was hung on the cross and died and put in the tomb. And so now we are going to read the Easter story. This story comes from the Bible. The Bible has 66 different books inside of it. 4 of the books tell us about Jesus' life. They are called the Gospels. This story can be found in John's Gospel. It has been 3 days since Jesus died on the cross. On the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene visits the tomb. She sees that the stone has been rolled away. Jesus' body is gone. She runs to tell Peter and John. "They have taken my Lord out of the tomb. I don't know where they have put him," she cries. Peter and John run to the tomb. John gets there first. He looks inside. He sees the linens lying where Jesus' body had been. When Peter arrives, he sees the same thing. They do not remember that the scriptures said he must rise from the dead. So the disciples return home. Mary stands outside of the tomb crying. Why is Mary so sad? She looks in the tomb. 2 angels dressed in white are sitting where Jesus' body had been. They say to her, "Woman, why are you crying?" Mary replies, "They have taken my Lord. I don't know where he is." Mary turns around. Jesus is standing there, but she does not recognize him. She thinks that he is the garden caretaker. "Why are you crying? Who are you looking for?" he asked. She says, "Tell me where his body is. I will go to him." Jesus says, "Mary." She is surprised and replies, "Rabboni," which means teacher in Hebrew. She knows it is Jesus. "Do not hold on to me. Go and tell our friends that I will soon be with my Father," explains Jesus. Mary hurries to the disciples. "I have seen the Lord," she shouts happily. She shares Jesus' message with them. How do you think the disciples react to Mary's news? All right, this is the most important story that we tell. Jesus died and then returns to life. This is something that no one else has done, and it's so special, and it's what we celebrate every Sunday in worship. We celebrate that Jesus died to save us and then defeated death. So a couple questions for the story. Who was the woman who went to the tomb? What did the disciples find in the tomb? And what happened to Jesus? So that's our Easter story today. And again, we'll hear it again on Easter Sunday. All right, so your quest for this week is to put messages of hope and love in your windows at your house for your neighbors to see. So I'm going to show you an example of what I did at the church, and you can do something similar or do something a little different. It's totally up to you. But again, be creative, and please send us pictures. My email will be at the end of the video so that you can send me pictures, and then again, we'll post them next week in our next video. So I hope to see your messages of hope and love for your neighbors, because Easter is a time of hope and love. All right, we will see you for Quest next Wednesday. Bye, guys.